Hello everyone, we are here to introduce an informative guide on the Binary MLM software demo. Visit the Infinite MLM software page and select the demo option in the top right corner. When you click on the demo, you will be redirected to the demo page, where you can see several types of plan options presented for the demo. When you scroll down, you will find the option to select the custom demo page. Click on the Get Started Now button to experience the features without any distractions. When you click on that button, you will be taken to the login page. Sign up using your email ID. After signing up, complete the first-time setup. In this setup, you can select the desired plan, such as unilevel, binary, matrix, etc. Choose one from the given options, and then enter your mobile number. Select Advanced Settings to choose the upgraded options. There will be options listed that you would like to incorporate into your software. The options include registration packages, ePIN, and starting the demo with users. Along with that, there will be advanced options in the list that can be selected based on your needs. The advanced options include replicated site, privileged user, multi-currency, multi-language, KYC, e-commerce store, etc. After selecting the required options, you can click the Submit option. After submitting, you will be redirected to the admin dashboard. Typically, the software doesn't come with predefined users, but for your convenience, we're providing a sample list of users and data. You can customize all of this to suit your preferences. There will be plenty of options based on your needs. On the left side, you can see the menu bar, and on the right side, you have the total overview of the selected MLM software. Let's explore each one in detail. Let's start from the top. In the upper right corner, there are several options to set the currency and language according to your choice. Right below, you can see several features. First, we have the e-wallet balance, which refers to the total sum of the e-wallet balances of all members in the network. Next, we have the income section, which displays the total amount generated from all products, including service charges and taxes. Next to it, we can see the bonus amount. This section shows the bonuses earned by all users, highlighting their achievements and contributions. Following that, there is the paid amount. Here, you can track all paid payouts, ensuring transparency in your commission distribution process. There, you can find the details of the pending amount. The pending section displays any pending payouts that are yet to be processed for your team. As we go further, we have the joining section, where you can monitor new user registrations in your network in real time. On the side, you can view the graphical representation of income versus commission per month, helping you analyze the overall profitability of your network. When you scroll down, you will see a listed view of income and commission. Further down, you will get details such as transactions overview at a glance. All your financial transactions are listed here, offering detailed insights into each operation for better financial management. The payout overview provides a summary of all payouts processed, pending, or scheduled, giving you a complete view of your payout cycle. Following that, you can find details of team performance, including top earners, recruiters, packages, and ranks. New members display the latest additions to your network, helping you track your growth and expansion efforts. Lastly, we have promotion tools designed to help you boost your marketing efforts with powerful resources for team engagement and recruitment. The promotion tools include two things: replica link and lead capture. On the left side, you can find the replica link. The replica link is a unique link sent to the user to register for the plan. This link will differ for each user, providing an alternative method to register. On the right side, you can find the link called lead capture, which is used to collect the details of interested clients, and they will be later added to the leads by manual calling and negotiation. Yes, we got the detailed view of the dashboard. Let's learn how to use replica link for lead generation. Copy the replica link and send it to your leads. When they copy the same and paste it in a new bar, they can get the basic view of your website. From there, they can register themselves by clicking the register button, and the request will be sent to you for confirmation. So let's move on to the next section, the register process. To register new members, go to the left menu bar on the dashboard, click on Register, and you will be redirected to the internal cart or external cart, depending on your initial choice. Select one product from the cart. After making your selection, add the sponsor name. Next, select the required position, either the left or right leg of the binary tree. After adding the information, click the Continue button to move to the next step. Next, fill out the user's contact information. Add a username and password, then provide personal details such as name, email ID, mobile number, and address. After entering this information, add the confirmations and click Continue. Now, you need to add the shipping information. Choose the preferred shipping method for your order. You have two options, free shipping or flat rate. Select one of these. If you wish, you can also add comments about the order. After filling this out, click the Continue button. Next, add your payment information. Choose your preferred payment method from the following options. Add a comment, then agree to the terms. Finally, click Continue. Now, you'll move on to the next step, confirming your order. Here you can see the complete details of the product and pricing. Then, click Confirm. After entering all the required details, confirm the order. By doing this, you have completed the first step of new user registration. After registration, the next step is the order approval process. The admin can approve the registration of new users using the order approval menu. To do this, click on the approval options from the menu bar. You'll be directed to the order approval page. Select the specific order. There will be options to activate or reject the order. Choose according to your preference. When you activate the order, the user is added to the MLM tree. After we approve the member list, we can see the entire network we've created using the network menu. For that, go to the network menu. There are options such as genealogy tree, sponsor tree, tree view, downline members, and referral members, which includes the data of the members who are connected to your MLM structure. Let's discuss the main two categories in the network menu. First, the genealogy tree. Add on to that, you can easily add new members directly within the tree by clicking the plus icon under the member, which will be redirected to the cart as we showed before. Additionally, you can view the latest user additions, like which leg they belong to, under whom, etc. The second one is the sponsor tree. Click on the sponsor tree to get the details of the users under each sponsor. There is an option to view all the referral members and change the sponsor as per your needs. What about learning the main options in the menu bar? Sounds good, doesn't it? Let's move on to the feature called e-wallet. We are all familiar with it. Let's find out how this feature helps you. Select e-wallet from the left menu bar. In the top left corner, there is a fund transfer option. You can also perform fund debit and credit. Select fund transfer, add username, e-wallet balance, transfer to whom, amount, transaction fee, and transaction password. Then submit. You can use the fund credit option to add an amount to the user's e-wallet. To do this, select fund credit, then enter the username and the required amount, and then submit. The amount will be credited to the user. The admin has the right to debit the amount from the user's wallet. To do this, you can select the fund debit option. Similar to before, add the username and amount, then click the submit button. When we come to the e-wallet dashboard here, you can easily view important data regarding your account. You'll find details on the amounts credited and debited, your current e-wallet balance, the funds in your purchase wallet, and the commissions you've earned. There's a filter option on the right corner to filter the details per date. When you select the e-wallet summary, you can see detailed information on your credits and debits. When you click on e-wallet transaction, you can see the transaction details of the users, including the category, amount, and transaction date. When you select e-wallet balance, you can see the balance for each member. By clicking on the purchase wallet, you can view the details of the purchased amount and date. You can access the details of an e-wallet statement by simply clicking on the e-wallet statement option. Lastly, we have the user earnings option. There you can see the whole details of money earned by the users, including category, total amount, tax, service charge, amount payable, and transaction date. You can get the payout overview by clicking the payout option from the left menu bar. Here you can see the details of the amounts, including pending, approved, paid, and rejected. You can also view the details for payout summary, payout release, and process payment. When you click on the payout summary, you'll find details about the payment requests submitted by users. This option is designed solely for reviewing the status of these requests. You can filter the results using the status option. You can use the filter option to select a particular user request. Next, we have an option called Payout Release. When you select this option, you'll access the data for payout requests submitted by your users. You can choose a request from the list and either approve or reject it. Lastly, we have the option Process Payment. Select this to review the status of ongoing payouts. You'll need to choose an action to complete the payment processing. Let's learn about ePIN features. Okay, let's explore each feature one by one. The first feature is to add an ePIN. To add a new ePIN, select this option. Click on the option in the left corner, and a form will pop up. Fill in all the details such as username, amount, ePIN count, and expiry date, then save it. You will see the ePIN details in the dashboard right after saving. There's also an option for ePIN transfer. To do this, select ePIN transfer from the left corner. When you select this option, a pop-up will appear. You need to fill in the details such as from username to username and select an active ePIN. Then click ePIN transfer. The ePIN will be transferred successfully. Please note that the ePIN can only be transferred if the user has made a purchase. If the user hasn't made any purchases, there will be no transferable ePIN. Additionally, ePINs given by the admin cannot be used for this purpose. What about ePIN purchases? And let's find out how it's done. Click on the ePIN purchase option in the left corner, and a table will pop up. Fill in all the details such as username, amount, ePIN count, and expiry date, then click ePIN purchase. Let's take a look at the ePIN dashboard. At a glance, you can see the active ePINs, which indicates the total number of active ePINs, the ePIN balance, representing the total balance amount in the ePIN, and pending requests, showing the total requests awaiting ePIN approval. Additionally, there's a detailed view of the ePIN list and pending requests. When you select each one, you'll get a detailed overview. Let's move on to the next session, Profile Management. When you select the Profile Management feature, there will be 3 options. The first one is Profile View, the second one is Member List, and the last one is KYC Details. When you select Profile View, as the name suggests, you will see your profile, which consists of personal details, bank details, contact details, and settings. You can select the Member List to get the details of the members in your downline. You can also see the total number of joinings and the joinings for the current day. Click on KYC Details to configure your user's KYC. To perform KYC configuration, select the username, then select the status, select the category, and click View. You can either reject or approve those KYC details according to its authenticity. There's a reset option available to make any further changes. Yes, we have learned the process of profile management thoroughly, and it's time to learn the next important feature, privileged users. A privileged user in MLM software has special access and permissions to manage and oversee system functions. Let's see how one can be added to the privileged user list. For that, select Privileged User from the left menu bar. You'll be redirected to the page where you can add users. Select the Add New button in the right corner. Fill in the required details, then save and close. By doing this, the user becomes a privileged user with the powers that you've assigned to them. When you save it, the user will appear in the user list. From there, select the user, assign the powers by selecting the options, and click Update. By clicking the Edit icon, you can edit the employee details. After making the changes, click Update to save changes. Select the Settings icon, change the dashboard configuration, and click Update. Select the key icon, change the username, password, and confirm password, then click Update. You can directly delete the user by clicking the Delete icon. You can access details about user activity and identify inactive employees from these options. We've covered nearly every feature in the dashboard, and now we'll move on to one of the most crucial aspects of binary MLM software, the settings. In MLM software, commission is key. Let's dive into this first. Start by selecting Commission Settings from the Settings menu. The Commission Settings page includes options for percentage commission, compensation structure, rank definitions, payout schedules, payment methods, sign-up processes, mailing settings, API keys, and subscription details. When you select commission, you can add purchase wallet commission, service charges, tax, and transaction fees. Simply check the appropriate boxes and click Update. You can configure the compensation amount using the compensation feature in the commission settings. To do this, select Compensation. Here, you can view the active status of the bonuses and adjust the amounts according to your needs. For example, let's configure the binary commission. Click on the Configure button to make changes. Here, you can set the calculation methods for this specific bonus. Select the calculation criteria from the drop-down, then choose the calculation period, pair type, commission type, pair value, and pair commission for the products in your cart. You can also enable or disable the pair ceiling. Set the maximum pairs for flushout, select the flushout period, and enable or disable block PV for inactive users before clicking Update. Once you select it, you'll be redirected to the rank settings page. Here, you can configure system ranks and their criteria. For the rank calculation period, you can set the calculation to be instant, daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly. You can enable or disable various criteria, including referral count, personal PV group, PV downline, member count downline, rank count, joiner package, downline package count. Mark command and click update. You also have the option to add, edit, or remove ranks as needed. To edit the rank details, click on the edit icon located on the right side under the action column. When you select it, a table will pop up, allowing you to modify the details as needed. You can change the rank name, select the product name. You can also set a color, add a rank achieve bonus, and browse to add a badge. Also, if you need, you can delete a badge using the delete badge option down there. Once you've filled in all the fields, simply click the save button. This process will be the same for every rank. In the payout settings section, we will learn how to configure payouts, payment gateways, and KYC settings. Here you can set both the minimum and maximum payout amounts, as well as the payout fee mode, which can be either a flat amount or a percentage of the payout and set payout fee amount. You can also specify the type of payout, determining whether it will be a manual payout by the system or initiated by a user request. Additionally, you have the option to enable or disable payout emails for users and update the details accordingly. You have the option to configure the payment gateway. Here, you can view all the payment methods available for payouts and enable or disable each one as needed. Don't forget to update the settings afterward. When you select the KYC configuration section, you can view the existing KYC categories. In addition, you can add new categories, edit existing ones, or remove them as necessary. To add a new category, click on the Add Category button. Then enter the category name such as Aadhaar, PAN card, bank details, etc. as per your choice and click Add. In the Payment Methods section, you can enable, disable, or configure the payment methods available in the system. You can also choose to enable or disable these methods for specific actions, such as registration, membership renewals, and upgrades. Additionally, you can set certain methods to be admin only as per your preference. Don't forget to click Update after making your changes. Let's move on to the next section, Sign Up Settings. Here, you can configure various sign-up related options. You can set a registration amount, block user registrations, and enable or disable registration email notifications. Additionally, you can enable or disable admin verification for free joining, as well as email verification. After making the necessary changes, be sure to click the Update button. When you select Mail Settings, you can configure the mail settings using the SMTP server details. Start by selecting the mail type, then enable or disable SMTP authentication and add the SMTP from name. Next, enter the SMTP password. Select a prefix for the secure protocol to connect to the server and provide the following details: SMTP from email, SMTP port, SMTP host, SMTP username, timeout. After entering all the necessary information, click Submit. You can also enter the recipient's email address and click Send Mail to test whether your configurations are correct. At last, we have the subscription option. Here you can manage settings for subscription and membership renewals. You can establish subscriptions as a fixed amount, or through specific membership packages, and set a validity period in months. For users with expired memberships, you have the option to restrict registration and payouts. You can also enable or disable the following options: disable registration for expired users, disable payout requests for expired users, disable commission for expired users. Once you've made your selections, click Update to save the changes. Now, we move on to the second option in the settings, and that is Advanced Settings. When you select Profile Settings from it, you can manage the Auto Logout feature. You have the option to enable or disable age restriction, unapproved user login, and two-factor authentication with Google Authenticator. You can also implement a strong password policy. You can add username, adjust username length, set minimum password length, enable or disable password policy. Then enable/disable the following like: should contain uppercase and lowercase letter, should contain a number, should contain a special character. After making the required changes, you can click the Update button. When you select Currency Management, here you can view all the currencies available in the system, enable or disable specific ones, and modify their values. You can also designate the default currency for the system. Using the Edit option under the action header, you can configure the data regarding the currency. When you select it, a table will pop up. You can configure the following: edit currency title, then change currency code, then add currency value, add symbol, and click the update option to save the changes. When you select the tick icon under the action header, you can also set the default currency for the system. Next, we have the language option. Select it to view all languages in the system, enable or disable specific languages, and click on the default tick icon to set the default system language. Then we have an option called ePIN. Using this option, you can configure the ePIN details. After selecting the ePIN module, you can add the ePIN character set and then click the update button. There is an option to add ePIN amount of your choices. For that, add an amount of your choice, then click on the add button. And if you want, you can remove a particular amount. There will be a list of available amounts. Select the amount that you want to remove and click on the delete button. The next option, called custom field, enables you to customize the register form. Select the custom field, enable or disable the fields of your choice. You can set it as mandatory or not. There is an option add. When you click on that option, you can add more fields to the existing one. When you select it, a table will pop up. Add field name. There will be different language options because of the multi-language option that you have selected. Select the type of the field, set enable or disable status. And you can set the mandatory status too. After adding all things, you can click on the Save Changes option to update everything. The last option in the advanced settings is the tree icon. In this section, you can customize the icons displayed in the tree. You can select icons based on profile pictures. For that, select an option from the drop-down list: member status, active or inactive, and membership packages or ranks. You can also adjust the content that appears in the tree tooltip by enabling the following tooltip and update the changes that you made. Additionally, you can also change the tree size by adding the tree width. After adding it, you can click Update. Next, we move on to the next module in the settings, and that is Company Profile. Using this session, you can add and make changes to your company profile. You can add site information as well as change the logo and favicon. Add your company name, company address, email, and phone number. Along with that, you can set the background. For that, select the light background, dark background, collapse sidebar, and favicon of your choice, and upload the same and update. Next, we have a module called Content Management. Using this option, you can update the contents that have been sent to the users. It can be a welcome letter, terms and conditions, and the replication site. Let's select Welcome Letter first. If you need to make changes to the welcome letter mail, click on the Edit option under the action header, then make the required changes and click on the Update button. Like the welcome letter, you can make changes to the terms and conditions. Select Terms and Conditions, click on the Edit button, make changes, and update. At last, we have the option called Replication Site. We can configure everything related to the replication site, select the replication site, and make changes to the following. When you select this option, you can upload you can change the top banner default, browse the desired banner and add it, and click on the Update button. Like before, you can add the top banner for admin. You have to follow the same process of browsing the banner and update the same. In this option, you can change the language settings. For that, select the Edit and add changes to the required fields and update. Let's see what else in the settings menu. Yes, there is an option called Mail Content. As the name suggests, it is the setting of mail content that is sent to the users in different forms. Let's click on that to know what are the options it provides. When we select the mail content, we will be directed into the page where we can see several kinds of mail contents like Send Transpass, Payout Request, Registration Email Verification, Forgot Password, Reset Google Auth, Forgot Transaction Password, External Mail, Change Password, Registration, Payout Release. The functionality of each option is the same. To avoid repetition, we will explain one option that applies to all. Let's take the example of Send Tranpass. This option defines the email content sent to the user when they change their password. When you select Send Tranpass, you'll see a list of emails available in different languages to suit your needs. Go to the action header and select the Edit icon. You will be redirected to the page where you can overview the mail content. There, you can make changes to the subject and the content of the mail. After reworking on it, you can click Update to save the changes. That's all, guys. We have covered all the main features of the dashboard. Hoping that this tutorial helps you so well for learning the overview of the Infinite MLM software. Thank you for your time and patience. Bye. Have a nice day.